a very calm and serene face, a lion, 10 arms and weapons. So when I talk about these, which is the image or what is the image that comes to your mind? It is nothing but Maa Durga. No one else can be compared to Maa Durga. So that's the image which you can relate with all the words that I spoke. Let us today dive into a very fascinating story or a very fascinating and meaningful video where we will understand the aspect behind her image. But before that, नमस्ते and आप सभी का इस वीडियो में स्वागत है. Today we will be discussing about Maa Durga and the image that comes to our mind. Like if you look at this beautiful picture, you can see 10 arms holding weapons, lion and Mahishasur. So basically when you see this video, these things come to your mind. Let me tell you about the meaningful representation of each aspect of Maa's image. The first one that we will talk about is 10 arms. 10 arms holding weapons in each hand. What does it represent? It represents her power to protect and face different challenges in life. Similarly, it teaches us that we are faced with different kinds of challenges in life. So to face those challenges, we have our own hidden strengths, and it is us who has to utilize those strengths so that we can take any challenges that come to us. Have you seen how beautifully her arms are spread and you can see those weapons? So basically these are representing different kinds of challenges which comes to her and how beautifully she faces them and protects the entire world. The second one represents the weapon. You know, when you see an image of Maa Durga, you can see her 10 arms holding different weapons, and each weapon has its own meaning, right? Each weapon was given to Maa Durga by different god representing a different power, which made her so strong, so powerful, so brave that she can handle, that she can face whatever comes to her in the journey. Like if we talk about this trident, it has the power to eliminate suffering. This is a weapon which Ma holds. So it also tells us that we have to work on ourselves so that we have the power to eliminate our own suffering. We cannot just sit with our suffering, we need to work on that. It also, the second one is this chakra, which talks about the protection of righteousness. It tells that whatever is right will survive. So we shouldn't be afraid, we shouldn't feel scared of something when something wrong is being done to us, because righteousness will definitely prevail. Then there is this sword, right, which represents the knowledge cutting through ignorance, right? It has got that power in which it has the power of, where the knowledge cuts through ignorance and brings a beautiful brighter day of truth, right? Like bow and arrow, which talks about focus and determination. So she has these several weapons which gives us or which makes us understand that to handle or to face different kind of challenges in life, we have different power which lies within us. We have to identify and use those strengths accordingly. Then comes the lion. Lion is brave, strong and ferocious, right? So it basically tries to show our own arrogance and ego. Maa Durga sitting on the lion and taming the lion is basically showing that we need to have control our own desires. We need to have control our own ego. We need to control all those vices that we have. What is a human without being, in control of himself? So it is very important. So the next image that comes to our mind is of a lotus that we associate with Maa Durga. Basically, lotus symbolizes purity. Lotus blooms in muddy water, reminding to stay pure, unaffected by trouble around us. Basically, it teaches us to rise above our circumstances. So, lotus, you have seen a lotus flower, right? Where does it bloom? It blooms in muddy water. Whatever is the situation around the flower, but it blooms. It is so beautiful. In the same way, the beauty lies within you. The power is within you. Whatever circumstances are around, do not change your, the qualities that you have. You have to stay focused and not affected by whatever is happening around you. Each image that you associate with Maa Durga represents something, and we need to remember it, right? It's a lesson that is being taught to us in a very, very different way. The next image, which is basically always with Maa Durga, is of Mahisasur. Now you must be thinking, what will a Mahisasur teach us? Basically, Mahisasur will teach us all those things which we should not, right? So if we talk about Mahisasur, it represents all the negative qualities: arrogance, greed, ignorance, right? So when Maa Durga killed Mahisasur, she taught us we also need to kill all the negativities that we have inside us, to kill all the negativities which is around us. And remember, arrogance, remember all those negative things that we have in us, the greed, right? The lust, the power to achieve. I mean, the thought that I'm above everything. The day you start feeling this, that is the day your downfall begins. So next time when you see Mahisasur, remember, मुझे इसकी सारी क्वालिटीज को अपने से दूर रखना है. इसीलिए whenever Maa Durga is represented, Mahishasur is also there, which tells us what we should not. The next picture is of Maa Durga, this beautiful, calm, serene picture of Maa Durga, which tells us to stay focused in every situation, to stay calm in every situation. See, every element is deeply, deeply symbolic, important lesson for our daily life that reminds us that we have the power to overcome obstacles, maintain focus, and stay true to ourselves. So when we spoke about these, images or the symbols or the iconography representing Maa Durga, like in the first picture that we did, what we can see: beautiful face, a calm face, holding weapons, 10 arms. She comes with her children. She protects them. She protects, we are all like her children, right? So she is protecting us from Mahisasur, which also represents that she is always there to protect us. But being a Ma or being a mother, she also tells us that we ourselves have that power within us, and we should be strong. We should protect with, people, or we should also stand for right things in life. It also teaches us that whatever situation is in front of you, if you're focused, you will be able to achieve it. So next time when you visit a Durga Puja pandal, or maybe when you go to your small mandir that you have in your house and look at the image of Maa Durga, remember this, that how everything that she is holding or is with us, the entire picture is representing something. The entire picture is telling us something. Every aspect is giving us a lesson of life that we can, get into us, imbibe in us, and live a very, very happy and prosperous life. So let me again, give you a reminder that visiting Durga Puja Pandal this Puja season is a must. Till then, be brave, be strong, stand for the right things in life, and yes, happy Durga Puja. Thank you.